Hey team, this is Dixie. I just thought I would make a quick tutorial to show you how I keep track of all my prospects. So if you look right under my time on my screen, you will see the program called Asana. You can download this on your phone and on your computer, and they will communicate back and forth. So depending where you're working from for the day, everything will be up to date with real time. So with Asana, this is actually created as like a project scheduler, and I have just fit it to make it work to be like a prospect scheduler. This helps me keep track of all my prospects that have commented, they've messaged, we've been in conversation, and it gives me a way to keep track of those conversations as well. So when you go into Asana, now I'm going to give you a quick preview. You may have to YouTube on how to set it up, but when you come in here, you can set up what is a new project. And so if you have multiple businesses, you can set that up. Or if you want to split it out to where you have a project that is specifically for BioCell prospects or business prospects or M3 prospects, you can do that, and you would just click a new project. I like to do it by a list. It's just easier to read. And let's say we're going to do a BioCell project. You'll go ahead and create it. Now what you'll do is the new task represents every new prospect. So if you have a new prospect, you're just going to hit this plus button, and you're going to do a new task. I've never played with new conversation. You guys can mess with that. I'm not too sure how it works. But as a new task, you go in, and I'll put the name. So Jane Doe. And then right here, you can put a description. Maybe you met through a Facebook group. Maybe just whatever you want, something that just kind of reminds you of how you know that person. You don't necessarily need to put anything there, but it's just a quick note for you. And then if you look down at the bottom, you're going to see that there's a little calendar. This is where you can choose when you want to follow up with them. So if Jane Doe told you that she wants BioCell, but she can't purchase till Friday, what you're going to do is choose that it's due for Friday, hit done. Now it shows you that she is due. So when you hit that little blue triangle down at the bottom, it's going to show you Jane Doe is due on Friday. So you can go into this every day, and it's going to show you everybody that's due. I don't do mine by my projects. I don't do by the different products. My project is Modere. So I come in here, and this just has everybody listed. And then when I create a new person in here, so I do my new task, I'm going to go ahead and do Jane Doe again. And the reason I do this is I just keep everybody a Modere, but then for the description, I'll put what it's for. So liquid BioCell, maybe it's the M3, maybe it's the skincare. You can go ahead and put that there. And she's going to purchase the BioCell on Friday, so there's my due date. And even if they give you a time, so let's go back into that calendar. Even if she gives you a time and says, hey, I get my check, I'll probably have it in the bank by like 10 in the morning. You can go add a due time if you want and be like, okay, she's going to put the check in at 10. I'll give her a little bit, and I'll follow up with her like at 11:30 a.m. Then it's going to give you a time. And so it's going to tell you that it's due Friday at 11:30 a.m. And then you'll see that she's there. When you go in here and you see all your different tasks, what you can do is click on that person, and you can now start keeping track of any conversations that you have with them. So down at the bottom, you'll see that it says write comment. You can come in here and you can say, will purchase on Friday. Hit that blue little arrow, and then it's going to put the notes there. Let's say that come Friday, you follow up with her, she can't purchase, something came up, she has to wait till Monday. You can then go in and, put something came up, follow up Monday. And then there you go. Don't mind my typos, going a little too quick. And so now it will show you like all the conversations. So you can keep track of everything that is going on with that one specific person. And now because I need to change my due date, I'm just going to click on here on her name and then change the date. And there we go. And then all you have to do is go back. And then you'll see all of these people. Now let's say that you are going through this and you have somebody that signs up. Let me see if I have somebody on here. I think I've already closed them all out. So what I can do is, let's say that Jane Doe does sign up. You can just swipe over to the right, and guess what? It completes it for you. It takes them off of your list of prospects. So that is how I use this. I know that you can use it with getting much more into depth. I do not. I just leave it at that. This just helps me keep track of the person, the product they're interested in, when I need to follow up with them, and what our conversation consisted of. So that's an easy way for you guys to